Nikola Tesla was one of the most influential inventors in human history. More than a century after his greatest achievements, his name continues to inspire scientists, engineers, and innovators around the world. While many people know him as the man behind alternating current electricity, Tesla's story is much larger than a single invention. It is the story of a visionary whose ideas often seemed impossible in his own time but helped shape the modern world. Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, in the village of Smiljan, which is located in present-day Croatia. His father was a priest, and his mother, although she had never received formal education, possessed remarkable mechanical talent. She often created tools and devices to make household work easier. Tesla later credited much of his creativity and inventive spirit to his mother. From an early age, Tesla displayed extraordinary abilities. He had an exceptional memory and a unique way of thinking. Unlike many inventors who relied heavily on sketches and prototypes, Tesla claimed he could visualize machines in his mind with incredible detail. He would mentally construct, test, and improve his inventions before ever building them physically. This unusual ability became one of the defining characteristics of his career. As a young man, Tesla studied engineering and developed a deep fascination with electricity. During the late 19th century, electricity was still a relatively new field. Scientists and inventors across Europe and America were competing to find the most practical ways to generate and distribute electrical power. Tesla believed he could contribute something revolutionary to this emerging technology. In 1884, carrying little more than a recommendation letter and a few possessions, Tesla arrived in New York City. At the time, America was rapidly industrializing, and the demand for electrical innovation was growing. Soon after his arrival, Tesla began working for Thomas Edison, who was already one of the most famous inventors in the world. The relationship between Tesla and Edison has become one of the most discussed rivalries in the history of science. Edison strongly supported direct current, or DC, as the standard method of electrical distribution. Tesla, however, believed that alternating current, known as AC, was far more efficient. Direct current struggled to travel long distances without significant energy loss, while alternating current could be transmitted much farther and more economically. This disagreement eventually led to what historians now call the War of Currents. It was not merely a technical debate, but also a commercial battle involving investors, companies, and public opinion. Despite fierce opposition, Tesla's system proved superior for large-scale power distribution. Supported by entrepreneur George Westinghouse, Tesla's AC technology gradually gained acceptance and became the foundation of modern electrical grids. One of Tesla's most important contributions was the development of the induction motor. This invention transformed electrical energy into mechanical motion efficiently and reliably. The principles behind the induction motor continue to influence countless machines used in factories, transportation systems, and household appliances today. Tesla's ambitions extended far beyond electrical power. He was fascinated by wireless communication, automation, and technologies that many people considered science fiction. Long before the modern era of remote controls and robotics, Tesla envisioned machines capable of operating without direct human contact. In 1898, he demonstrated a radio-controlled boat at an exhibition in New York. Spectators were astonished. Some believed hidden operators were controlling the vessel, while others suspected trickery. In reality, Tesla had created one of the world's first practical examples of wireless remote control. This breakthrough, laid the groundwork for technologies that would later evolve into drones, robotics, and advanced communication systems. Another invention closely associated with Tesla is the Tesla coil. This device generated extremely high voltages and produced dramatic electrical discharges. While it became famous for its spectacular visual effects, it also contributed to research in radio technology and high-frequency electricity. Images of Tesla sitting calmly among giant arcs of electricity remain some of the most iconic photographs in scientific history. Perhaps one of Tesla's most ambitious dreams was the wireless transmission of energy. He imagined a future where electricity and information could travel across the globe without wires. To pursue this vision, he began constructing the Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island. The massive structure was intended to become part of a global communication and energy network. However, financial difficulties and skeptical investors prevented the project from reaching completion. Tesla was known for making predictions that seemed unbelievable during his lifetime. He spoke about wireless communication systems capable of connecting people across vast distances. He imagined portable devices that could transmit information instantly. Decades later, many observers pointed out similarities between Tesla's predictions and modern technologies such as smartphones, wireless networks, and global communication systems. Despite his brilliance, Tesla often struggled financially. He was an inventor driven more by curiosity and vision than by business strategy. While others built fortunes from commercializing technology, Tesla frequently invested his resources into ambitious experiments and long-term projects. As a result, he experienced periods of financial hardship throughout his life. Tesla also possessed a complex personality. He was highly disciplined and dedicated to his work, often sleeping very little and spending countless hours in his laboratory. At the same time, he had unusual habits and routines that contributed to his reputation as an eccentric genius. In his later years, he developed a strong affection for pigeons and spent much of his time caring for them in New York City. As the 20th century progressed, many of Tesla's achievements became overshadowed by newer developments and more commercially successful inventors. Yet he never stopped imagining future possibilities. Even in old age, he continued discussing concepts involving advanced energy systems, aviation, and communication technologies. Nikola Tesla died on January 7, 1943, at the age of 86. He passed away alone in a hotel room in New York City. At the time of his death, he was respected by some scientific communities, but had not yet achieved the legendary status he holds today. In the decades that followed, appreciation for Tesla's contributions grew dramatically. Historians, engineers, and technology enthusiasts began to recognize the enormous impact of his work. Many of the systems that power modern civilization trace their origins to ideas Tesla developed more than a century ago. Today, Nikola Tesla is remembered not only as a brilliant inventor, but also as a symbol of imagination and innovation. He challenged conventional thinking and pursued ideas that others considered impossible. His life serves as a reminder that true progress often begins with individuals willing to see possibilities beyond the limits of their own time. The world we live in today, with its electrical infrastructure, wireless communication, automation, and technological connectivity, owes a significant debt to Nikola Tesla. His inventions changed the way energy is generated and distributed, while his vision anticipated many of the technologies that define modern life. More than 80 years after his death, Tesla's legacy continues to illuminate the future. just as his inventions once helped illuminate the world.